Today on Unpacked, we're gonna have a pawtastic good time. That was really bad, I know. So today on Unpacked, Socket and I, are gonna be unboxing Ollie. Ollie is a cold chain, like a fresh pet food that we ordered in, and it comes, you got to basically put it right away into refrigeration. We've had this thing in freezer for a while, so hopefully we didn't mess it up. But on the outside of the box, pretty simple. It talks, I like this little saying on here, cherishable and perishable. Where'd my knife go? But it talks about this, gives you all the instructions that you need. May contain dry ice, watch your paws, place me in a shady spot so I can keep cool. Gives you all these extra little instructions. So, Socket, what do you say we open this up? Okay. All right, let's cut in and see what's cooking. All right, inside here we've got a Ollie feeding guide for Socket. That's you. And then here it says, hello, superhero. Oh, and then what's this? I think this is a reusable food dish, like a serving dish. What do you think of that? Then we've got a little corrugated insert. All right, we wanted to see kind of what they were doing with their packaging. They are using, this is Temperpak's ClimaCell. And inside of that, we've got some dry ice. This obviously evaporated because we got this about 2 days ago. Before I go any further, let's talk a little bit about cold chain packaging. This big challenge of shipping all these like refrigerated meals or fresh foods from wherever that distribution center is to the doorstep, you're having to keep things cold for at least 24 hours. And so there's a lot of use of dry ice, and then some sort of insulation has to happen. A lot of insulation historically has been EPS, expanded polystyrene, aka styrofoam. More recently though, some brands like Temperpak have been coming out with alternative solutions that are more sustainable than EPS. So if we rip this open, there's some type of a coating on this for moisture resistance, but this is kind of a paper bag. There's a paper liner, and then inside of here is this material here, which it's basically the same material that you get if you got some of those dissolvable peanuts. It's a starch-based material, so it dissolves and it's degradable. And that's what they're using, this kind of cellular structure as insulation. Essentially like soft Cheetos, right? Cheese puffs without the cheese. I believe you can eat it. I'm not gonna eat it right now. Anyways, it's just kind of like Cheetos. And that's what they're using. It's encapsulated inside of this paper pack. And it's kind of like a 6-sided box. Take out that bag. It was. And then we've got a tray. Ultimately, what's in here is a bunch of these. And I want to read a couple of the claims that they're making here from their site. They're talking a little bit about ClimaCell, proven thermal performance, curbside recyclability. I didn't mention that. How to recycle. So this is a program that was launched to help brands communicate a little more clearly how to recycle something. And so we've got here paper insert, which means that it can be put in your curbside recycling bin with some of your other stuff. And then what they have in here are just some vacuum sealed packs. And that's the whole challenge with this cold chain, as we call it, distribution, is really keeping that thing cold and all the extra packaging that might come with it. And so there's been a lot of debate over the years recently on how sustainable is that to keep something cold direct to your doorstep. I think they've done a good job here of pretty minimal packaging. I've seen some stuff that's really overpackaged when it comes in. I'm actually interested to hear your thoughts in the comments below on what do you think about the sustainability of some of these cold chain packs, fresh delivery things, whether that's meal services, which I don't remember if we've done on this channel. Do you remember? But I'm just curious to hear what your thoughts are on sustainability. I understand kind of the challenges on both sides, right? To get these fresh meals delivered directly to your doorstep, but it does come with a cost of some packaging, and it's not cheap to do. All the materials that it takes and the dry ice and everything, it's not inexpensive. So when this thaws out a little bit, we'll let Socket try some. You excited?
Go ahead.
Are you still excited? Okay. Safe to say he likes it.